Hi, my name's Joel, call sign KJ7SXR, and I've been meaning to do a little video tour of the shack here for a while, so I'm going to show you guys around, show you my setup. Got a shot here, gonna walk in. It's in the upstairs of my 1900 farmhouse, so not a whole lot of room, but enough space to hold everything, and nice and cozy. That's the way I like it. And kind of the main operating position. Clean that off a little bit there. It's a little better. So yeah, this is where I spend a lot of my time. You see, I like a lot of monitors. I like to be able to split out all the windows for everything, you know. Everything's got its own screen pretty much. Got a display there for the SAT controller. It's for the satellite antenna. That's you can see that on the security monitor there, right on top of the pole. There's the G5500 rotator controller there on the shelf. Let's see, we'll try to do this in a logical way. Got a controller for the HF Yagi Cushcraft MA5B up on the tower. Remote antenna switch for going between that beam and a G5RV antenna out there. Got a cassette deck. It's always fun to play around with. Stereo. Got the LDG AT600 Pro 2 tuner, and MFJ microphone switch box is great. Be able to go between a little desk mic sitting right there, and then I got the boom mic, of course, with the foot switch, and that works great. And I got a Linko DR235 for 220, and then there's the GMRS radio. Of course, got the ICOM IC7300, great rig. ID 5100 for 2 meters and 70 centimeters. And of course, the ICOM IC9700, which is just awesome for satellite work. As well as just, you know, you can do simplex and repeaters, of course, with that. My audio mixer, which all the radios and computer audio all run into, you know, so I can easily turn the volume up and down and mute things and whatnot. I go over here to this equipment rack. Got some watt meters, mainly for show the 2 meters going into the amplifier, and then power coming out on the 2 meter amp, and a couple other meters I can hook to various radios, and ammeter and voltmeter for the power supply. And there's my 2 meter amplifier that I built. It's got a DX World RF pallet in it, good to 500 watts. I think it goes a little more than that, but that's really pushing it. And some other components from W6PQL control board and whatnot in there. And that was a fun project. I'm really pleased with how that turned out. Works well. And down here we got an amplifier for 6 meters and a watt meter for that, and then a dummy load. Still getting this figured out and hooked up for 6 meters. There's my patch panel for all the antennas and radios, and some stuff kind of temporarily running here, not the prettiest. Got this tuner up here I set up with that 6 meter amplifier. Got a 6 meter Yagi up on the tower, as well as a vertical J pole out here on the roof. So I kind of messed around with that. Zoom back here, got a display back here behind the hanging ivy. That's all the gauges for the wind turbine and battery bank and all the backup off-grid power. And get a shot back here just briefly. Just the behind the scenes inner workings. Got my computer back there, and of course it's just a web of coax and cables going to everything. And yeah, pretty good station. Love playing on the radio, and I've learned a lot of stuff in this hobby. Got my reel-to-reel deck, which is also fun to play around with, and then a little workbench here. Tinker on stuff, kind of accumulates junk, place to throw things. A lot of my QSL cards. Got a lot of decorations on the ceiling here, and lights and whatnot. And then it's my dog Heidi, and kind of the bed, which started out as just a place to flop and watch some shows, and now I find myself sleeping here most of the time. So I do spend a lot of time here in the shack, and yeah, that's kind of the tour. And thank you for watching.